Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now off screen, I did a few things. Mostly I rebuilt Kassandra a bit, at least her armor. Still using the Demigod set because that extra oomph behind all damage is just too good to pass up. I also don't really need the Isu enchantment or enhancement, so I'm just like, fuck it. So that's my current setup right now. Still have that damage don't restore his health because that's nice. I put extra damage with warrior-based abilities because I use my sword abilities a lot. I went out and upgraded the assassin damage over at Hephaestus' Forge in Greece, so it's pretty damn good. And that's pretty much what's on the rest of my armor pieces. Purely because there isn't really a lot of legendary stuff that I want to put on them, so. Like, okay, assassin damage. Just get if that thing procs, we're killing, essentially. I moved the rush assassination damage to my bow so that I could convert 50% assassin damage bonuses to all damage. So half of my assassin damage bonus is now just flat across the board, and that's still that. So it's still pretty good. These are my stats now. Fuck. That's still pretty powerful, especially that warrior bonus. Fuck. So yeah, we hurt like a lot. Yeah, pretty good in my opinion. This is designed for my playstyle, so we spent most of that money, at least I did, upgrading some of my gear up to 76, as well as buying crafting materials to do the upgrades. And then the rest went into upgrading my assassin damage percentage. And then we still have what we had last time with my stuff here. All of it's in assassin mastery. So we're sitting pretty good. Let's actually get to work now as the Castis. While I like the Castis armor perks, you can't beat that flat just damage boost across the board. So I'm like, I'll just stick with this. Oop. And that's all I really did off screen. I did finish out the last of the location, so all places have been explored. You walk weird, kid. Alright, time to start decastising. All this mission.
That's the murderer! Murderer? I didn't do it!
Stop her before she kills again!
I want to talk to them. I don't want to knock them out. I don't want to kill them. Stop it. I don't want to kill them, so I'm just going to knock them out. You're phasing, dude.
Want to tell me what that was all about? No. I'll be fine. The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and you're here!
Thank you. That's nice of you.
You deserve all the praise and more.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the Castis, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
Where were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road. Not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Oh, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great Dicastis.
Thank you. No problem. So we need to head over there. I'll switch back to my arrows. So there's a murder going on. Huh. Lovely. For such an enlightened civilization, some things never change. Although, that's weird. Alright, so through here, I'm assuming? Oh, there's a wall there. Alright, so what happened here?
Maybe someone around here saw what happened last night.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Dicastis is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
Ah, the great Ligastis. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I understand your hesitation, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'll make sure whoever or whatever did this is punished.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra, you agree with the mob.
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way. These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks. This bloodied cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer. I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
What is interesting is if you look at the blood marks, animal prints. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Animal prints into handprints into footprints. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Lyra, where you at? There she is.
Well, did you find out what happened?
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but a man said he saw you, covered in blood and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone. There's more. The killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine! How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, Dicastis.
Drop the act. You killed them.
You're not serious. What about how they died? I don't have claws.
The marks could have been made from animals that smelled the bodies and came to feed.
But the howl!
Means nothing, except there was a wolf nearby.
You were supposed to prove I was innocent. Don't you know what they do to human murderers? They send them to the arena. I won't let you take me.
Oh boy.
I need to go after Lyra before she hurts someone else.
There is a reason for this, and it's actually kind of disturbingly interesting. Alright, let's climb up here. Come on. Climb the ivy. There she is. Oh, hi. What's this?
This is no ordinary wolf.
Give me that. That's a big wolf.
Walaka, Lira.
It was me. What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, Cyclops, a Goron. All were humans possessed by powerful issue devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it? If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Of course I wouldn't.
But you accused me of killing that family, and you were right.
You have to understand, that wasn't the real you.
It is, and you said the only way you could beat this before was by killing.
I also said you were different.
Whether I remember it or not, it's a part of me. It did terrible things.
It's only one part of you. It's not all of you. I know what it's like to be part human and part something else. Trust me, you can live with his burden.
I'm not as strong as you are.
Look at yourself. Yes, you are. You're stronger than you think. Plus, I've been thrown off a cliff before. I wouldn't recommend it.
But you're still here.
I am. And you are too.
You're right. Now that I know what's inside of me, I can do something about it. And I know who can help. Thank you.
Oh boy.
I hope she'll be okay.
So by the sounds of it, an Isu kidnapped her and started performing experiments on her. And now she's a werewolf. Lovely. Which means, as the Castilles, we have to hunt down who's ever doing that and put an end to them. So yeah, that's just nasty. Judge and juror, the Castilles is empowered to pass judgment on all matters of law and custom within his or her jurisdiction, which is the entirety of Atlantis for us. I actually forgot to look this up. The Castilles. Is this an actual word, or is it just something they made up? Castilles. Oh! It was! It's an actual thing. Excuse me. De Castis was a legal office in ancient Greece that signified, in the broadest sense,
can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Alright, thank you. Dicastis' legal office that signified in the broadest sense a judge and juror, but more practically denotes the addict functionary of the democratic period who, with his colleagues, was constitutionally empowered to try to pass judgment upon all cases and questions that the laws and customs of his country found to warrant judicial investigation. So, Judge Dredd. Dicastis is the judges, basically. They have the final authority, essentially, with the exception of the person above them who gave them the power. So, yeah, makes sense. Nice use of the term. I kind of thought that was just a thing they made up. Wait, hold on. Did I get that? Or is that the Doma of Atlantis? Or, Atlas. Atlas, okay. We land. Alright, so what is this? Light up. I think I remember this mission. But I thought this happened a little bit later on. Huh. After we sunk our teeth into more, other things. Hey, what's up?
Ah, the Castis. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Neocles, an imperial botanist here in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh, no! You're not one of those followers of Minerva, are you?
I don't know anyone named Minerva.
Her students are so small-minded about my photosynthesis accelerator. If you want to be a scholar, why follow such a rudimentary doctrine?
Look, do you need something from me?
Oh, apologies, Dicastis. You're new to Atlantis, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me begin. Basically, the plants are a key resource for us here. But a few cycles ago, humans overpicked them, and now the air is suffering.
You want to grow more?
In a sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of light around the Garden of Triton. Redirecting them using the reflective surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes, and the Castis taking care of our natural resources would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope.
That's a, interesting theory. I don't think just having light in an area will cause flowers
Looks
to
like
grow.
all the light beams need to hit that central structure.
No, I'm assuming these aren't normal lights, so... No, even then. He just said it was, a light source a couple times more powerful than the sun. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, mate. Not the way you think it does.
That must be the device Neocles mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis.
Alright. Down. Let's clear this out of the way. But this could be a specialized light to increase photosynthesis. Which actually would be useful. I understand, like, most of what he's trying to do. It's just the end result's kind of like, I don't think it's gonna work, mate. Alright, blue. 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 Also, why didn't you just have the beams go straight to the freaking
First
crystal?
one down.
Why do you have to have it bounce around like this? Well, I guess it's supposed to go around the flowers. So I guess that makes sense. Alright, next one. As usual, it follows the game logic of 3, so we have to do it 3 times. Lovely. I do like, though, that this mission, so a lot of these missions aren't just go here, kill thing. It's literally like, yeah, you have to think this through. They're actual puzzles. Let's see here. It's back.
Something's in the way.
Yeah, it's me. And these wine bottles. Go. Bounce, bounce. Bounce. Alright. I think I need this over here to bounce through that window. A door. Actually, no, it's going straight through. Go. Bounce. And of course, Alas is blocking it. Alright, next one.
Flowers growing in no time.
Oh, convenient. That's right here. This. This back. Fuck.
Won't budge.
Alright. It's going at an angle, so I don't want it. I don't think it's gonna work. Ooh, just around it. Nice. Bounce, bounce. And through lettuce.
Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocles it's done. That doesn't seem good. What happened?
That's a good question. Neocles. The fuck?
I moved your light beams. It seemed to be working, but then...
The beams are aligned, yes, but the power isn't running.
What do you think the problem is?
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
Oh no, something's wrong with the photons?
Are you making fun of me? Who doesn't know what photons are?
Just me and the rest of the Greek world.
Never mind the photons. When my enhanced source powers the device, it should... Oh. Unless the light is not progressing from the source, rendering it unenhanced.
So the next step is?
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Fine. I'll go see if this rock is there.
I like that he just gave up halfway. It's like, oh, right. Neanderthal. It's a rock. Seriously though, what does he expect? Kassandra, Dikastis? It's from ancient Greece. Photons, I don't think were a thing back then. Let me actually look up.
Looks like Neocles was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there!
See, I looked it up. Photons were discovered in 1905. Well, not discovered. Well, the concept of a photon was discovered in 1905, essentially.
Oh, malaka!
Just straight line in it. Hey, what's up? Get back here with the rock.
The thief must be in here somewhere. Maybe if I move some things around.
She was literally just here. Kind of thing. I don't see anything. Aha! Nothing. Thought that was a wall. Well, it was a wall, but not the wall I was looking for. Nope. She literally disappeared around a corner. Hey, what's up?
What's the Dikastis doing running around here?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neocles' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neocles has no claim to a natural power source like this.
That rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Dikastis and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
It's easy. Put the rock in Neocles' device, and we'll fix the flowers.
This isn't Neocles' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neocles needs to stop meddling.
Melita! You've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Enough bickering, both of you!
You're right. I wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Dikastis, it should be your decision.
The project Neocles is working on is important for the future of Atlantis. Hand over the rock.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Thank you. This will propel Atlantis' sustainability forward by centuries. All those cynics like Melita will see the progress eventually.
Just be careful. It sounds like your theory could still use some work.
This is the right course of action for all of Atlantis, Dikastis. Trust me. Please, do me the honor of returning the stone to the device.
So I do understand her position. He kind of is fucking with the environment by continually doing these projects over and over again. But you can't just go, nature's been healing itself for years, let's do its own thing. It'll fix itself. You can't do that if you've damaged it enough, too much. You do need to step in every so often and try and help. And yes, technically, Nucleus is right in his project. No, not his project itself. He is right in his hypothesis defense. He fucked up. He realized he fucked up, and he changed the project to try and fix the variables. That is literally the scientific method. Make a hypothesis, see if it works, replicate. If it doesn't replicate, adjust your original hypothesis. That's basic bullshit. Bear in mind, I am running through the scientific method very quickly. There's a few more steps to it, of course. But still.
There. Atlantis' gardens will be healed in no time.
Also, I'm a little bit hesitant to side with Minerva based off what I know, that she's an Isu supremacist. So, you know. Alright. It seems like they're going good.
Thriving with wildlife.
That's good. That'll get the population. That'll help with pollinating. Yeah. I think that was the right call. Alright, let's upgrade this. Is this different than anything else? No. You? No. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to Atlas at the Doma. This is another quest. I don't see any. Alright. Tower of Intellect. Yeah, I may not know exactly who Minerva is, because I've only played from Black Flag. But I believe, if memory serves, she was in Black Flag. At least her simulated consciousness was involved in it. And I did a quick Google search on Minerva, and it popped up that she's a Isu supremacist. And yeah, don't want to fuck with that bullshit.
No choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, and you may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable.
What? I just fast traveled, and all of a sudden Alethea and Layla are having an argument. Alright, burden of leadership. Let's go talk to Atlas. See how things are going. Atlas was a Titan, if memory serves, who carried the world on his back My favorite depiction of him actually is in God of War. He's a very interesting character in that series. Although I think he only appeared on the PSP version. And this is the symbol of the world. Nice. Or symbolic of the world, I should say. Alright, Atlas, how are things doing? Got a good book?
Ah, you've arrived! I'm honored that the Castis would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
Your messenger told me it was urgent.
Gravely urgent, indeed.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try and use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphiris, and Azeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Tell me about Gaviros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating spectacle, I'm sure.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphiris.
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis, ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully, a job at which I fear they're failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it, but Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons, and make sure their problems are taken care of.
Okay, sure. Also, Archons, as Kassandra said, were an actual position. They were rulers, essentially. Usually a title of a specific public office. Basically meaning to be first to rule. So yeah, it's derived from the same root words as monarch and hierarchy. It's where the arc in it comes from. So why did you want me to... Did you want to talk to me? Okay, weird. Sure. Okay, next location. Let's see here. Doma of Amphes, near the fortified Doma of whatever, and Doma of that as well. Lovely. Doesn't help me in the slightest, I have no clue where they're at. What's this? Most adamantly. Yes, this quest. We'll have to do that later. Let's turn off these. Okay. So Amphes... If memory serves, the last two are on the bottom. Right. He is here, if memory serves, or around there. So let's go help, Empress, I think his name was? He's a gateway created to ensure those who had... Yeah. Legacy of Poseidon, Lord of the Sea, was ironically doomed to end at the bottom of his realm. Interesting. Come on. Hold up. Jeez. It was so it was getting so quick as well. Let's lay on make it daytime. Yeah, if memory serves, two of the brothers are on the outer ring. Although there may be one each ring. We got this. We can do this. Hey, what's up? Demon horse. Is he just trotting behind me? Yeah, he is. Ugh. You're not much help, buddy. Especially because there's water here now. Flush. Go for a swim. Took him forever to get to me, so I'm gonna Yoshi him for a little bit. Alright, I believe it's right up there. Interesting. I didn't realize we could go under the water. I don't do a lot of exploring, so... Wait, did I finish that place, or is it still... Still gotta kill the captain there. I don't really need to worry about it too much. Just a little bit of extra EXP. I'm in the wrong spot. Alright, so... It's definitely around here somewhere, so I'm gonna head this way. Can't summon my horse. I think he's mad at me. Wouldn't be surprised. Did kinda ditch him. Oh, we're at the arena, brother, motherfucker. Okay. Is there a boat near here? I guess that'll work. To the ship. Fine. I don't want them to just yeet spears at me while I'm trying to get through. I'll just swim.
This is it.
There we go. Oh yeah, I have the extra quests that should give me direct directions. What am I doing? Alright, so let's see what Empress has to tell us. I'm assuming this is supposed to be the origin of the word amphitheater. Oh no, this is someone else. Okay, I know who this is.
That must be Amphiris. Why so many guards?
Let her pass.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
I'm sure everything you do isn't without reason. But if you didn't call them animals, you might get a better reaction.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium. So I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance before that happens.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dicastis. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
Killing people will just make the fire spread faster. Now, if we destroy their supplies and their weapons, they can't oppose the issue.
I admire your optimism. But I fear it would not be enough. However, it's your decision to make.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Ah, lovely. A supremacist. Asshole. We can, of course, kill the leader still, but we're going to do it the other way. Alright, let's see what we can find. A lot of data boxes, too. I think. What are those? Are those data caches? Or are those what I'm trying to destroy? I think they're the one I'm trying to destroy. Luckily, I have a plenty of adrenaline. Curve. There are two down there. Hit. And we need one more. Sharp turn, sharp turn. No. I love this ability. Makes things so much easier. Ah, damn. Just out of range. I should still be able to get it if I have it just angled up enough. I think I got it. Got it!
It'll be hard to form a resistance if they have no supplies.
True. Predator bows plus flaming arrows, man.
Dicastis, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I destroyed their supplies and equipment.
You believed you saved lives by being merciful, but the truth is that more will die in the end.
I am the Dicastis. I chose the best course of action as I saw it.
Forgive my bluntness. I just believe your judgment could have been impaired by the fact you're part human.
Apology accepted.
Or, you know, instead of...
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
Instead of going out of your way to, you know, kill everyone you see, just because they're human, you could, I don't know, improve relations? Don't be a dick? You know, that type of thing? That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. By the sounds of it, Empress wants just a flat kill all humans type of a deal. He is a supremacist. God damn. Now, while I understand him being angry and wanting revenge for, you know, the death of his wife, kid, and the disfigurement, there's a big leap of judgment between I want vengeance on the person who did this to me and every single person of his species needs to be eradicated because they're all animals. That is a huge leap. And land. I know he's in there. Yeah. Okay. He's supposed to be in here. Yep, I found the pig. Alright, we're gonna finish this mission and then we're gonna call it. Coming through.
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
Ah, the Castis! Thank the stars! I was beginning to lose all hope!
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Dicastis Kassandra takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pangration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
I think he misunderstood his job. Like, highly misunderstood.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another
Oh boy.
miraculous show here.
Like seriously. Another lethal logic here. These Isu are kinda stupid for being, you know, an advanced species. Oh, I missed. Come on.
Alright, Kassandra. Be entertained.
The two guards with arrows. Oop. Alright, bam! There we go. Yeah, we have side options we can do. Boop.
Definitely not a Pangration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dicastis to overcome?
Let's find out. Come on. Whoa, boy. Give me that shield. Lose the shield. Oh boy. Let's see how my damage deals now. Fuck. Ah, good chunks. Nice. Always fun. He's very Roman. Or Greek, I should say. And ice dagger. Or stunned. Ooh, good chunk. Oh, no. There we go. I want the death arrows ready. Just in case, you know? Come on, get some chunks. Damn. Nope. Straight to that arc reactor. That Tron backplate thing. Nope. That was a good dodge.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will she show mercy? Or will she spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gyros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis.
You don't deserve to die just for losing.
Our merciful Dicastis has passed judgment. But do not dismay! Our champion lives to fight another day for you, the audience. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods, what is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered.
I don't think this is justice, mate.
Well, that was an unmitigated disaster.
You said fight, so I fought.
The problem is that I didn't say fight. I said be as entertaining as possible.
This won't help the relations between your people. The humans will see what's going on eventually.
The games have failed. The humans are restless, and it's only a matter of time before they make their own entertainment. Their hunger for violence is insatiable.
You just need to keep surprising them. Think like a human, not an Isu.
That's what I tried to do. But you showed the criminals mercy. and the crowd reacted as I expected.
Killing people who can't defend themselves isn't entertainment. It's slaughter.
Their sacrifice helps us keep the peace and maintain order. Or it would have if you played along.
What are you saying, Radirus?
That my grand experiment has failed. There's nothing left to be done but start again and try for better results. The arena must be cleared.
This is madness.
Nope! That ain't happening. This is really all kinds of fucked. And again, in my opinion, he is experimenting on humans. He called it an experiment. So, can't have that happen. Plus, he's under the assumption that all humans are violent pieces of shit. Yes, we do have violent tendencies, but we're not just waiting to go off the deep end. Come on. All right, south of the Dome of Ampharis. Where is that? What's repository? Might as well finish this, and that way we have a next quest we can do. Where is it? Northeastern part of this, over here. Alright, here it is. It's about here. These two Isu, they one views us views humans as just animals, and another views humans as just mindless, bloodthirsty savages. They're not trying. They just want death. And the other one wants entertainment for himself. He's not thinking like a human, he's thinking like an Isu who's bored. This motherfucker. Hopefully this one is better. Atlas referred to him as a humanitarian, so we'll see.
To go. Maybe I should just do their jobs too.
Yeah, seriously. Alright. So I know roughly where Azace is. Oh. Make it daytime again. I think he's in this little opening we're coming up to. Let's save. Yeah, he saw what we did in Elise, but he didn't actually understand why we did it. He just saw fighting and was like, oh, bloodshed, bloodshed.
A physician and an Archon?
Alright, what's going on here?
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais? You have your hands full.
Vikastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle. It began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plants dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, There was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
In Athens, when the plague spread, Hippocrates thought the only option left was to burn the bodies, and the sick with them.
You're talking about murdering innocent people.
It's mercy, Azais. Better than even more dying because we wouldn't act.
No, we are not barbarians. We don't waste precious life if there is a chance it can be saved. Please find the device and bring it to me.
Fine. We'll do it your way. Tell me where it is, and I will.
You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories in the Consus archive. With luck, we can save these people before my father discovers what's happened.
That is, I don't remember Hippocrates wanting to burn the sick with it. I know he wanted to burn the bodies, but not the, you know, the ones still alive. Now, the cool thing is you actually can find this device just by going through the Consus archive. Luckily, we have a high enough knowledge to be able to get through. And it's a pretty easy device to find. I believe it was just around this corner. Yep, there it is. The archives are where you find adamantite.
Must be inside.
Alright. Or adamant, I should say. Alright, some people have respawned. Let's kill you. Ah, cool, so I have it open. So yeah, you basically come in through over here. This, and come through here. I've already solved, quote-unquote, the puzzle. Not much of a puzzle, just push a few blocks out of the way. And here it is.
A missile device. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Now what's interesting is this device is actually from Syndicate. It is the Shroud that heals any wound. I kind of wish I would come across some more of these throughout the course of the game, this DLC. Like we find stuff from, like we can find the little cubes with blood in it from Black Flag and whatnot.
This glowing cloth is going to heal the sick. I hope Azais is right.
And things like that. That'd been kind of cool in my opinion. But the sad thing is, most of the apple, the pieces of Eden were the apple, the ball we have that we got from Cerberus, the Cyclops, and so on. That's all I remember. The pieces of Eden from previous Assassin's Creed games. It was just the ball. The only piece of Eden I remember that I can think of off the top of my head that wasn't the ball is my spear. And then the Shroud and a few other things here and there, but nothing really huge like the balls.
I've brought the glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can
What the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
This device is dangerous. Maybe Poseidon outlawed it for a reason. I don't think you should use it on anyone else.
I was so hopeful, but you're right. This device isn't ready to be used on live subjects. All I've done is add to the pain and suffering.
Some things can't be fixed with devices or intellect. There are problems even the issue can't solve.
I suppose all I can do is return this device to the laboratory and make sure the victims are comfortable till the end.
Zace. He tried, and at least he's the only Atlantean, the only Isu that doesn't seem to have a total, you know, dick up his ass about being greater than everyone else. Alright, we'll do this one next time. Any comments from Alethea and Layla? I'll fast travel over there to see if it does. So yeah, were there other Isu artifacts? Well, there was the Spear of Longinus, which was the spear that pierced Christ inside. I remember that being one of them in, I think, 2. There was a sword, I can't remember what it was. I know it's not Excalibur. I don't remember. I know of some stuff in Valhalla, but yeah. I don't want to spoil that for people who haven't seen it yet, who haven't played it yet. As I said before, again, I still do plan on playing through Valhalla again, and doing the DLCs for you before Ragnarok drops. And when Ragnarok drops, which should have dropped by now, I'll do it for you guys. So, but that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this set and Exploding Humans. I'll see you guys in the next one. We will continue from here. But till then, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.